With XYLD, I actually keep that in a spousal RSP in Questrade only because they offer it. And last year, when I checked my deduction limit early last year, it was like at $52,000. I had not put any money in it whatsoever over the years, but I also get a defined pension at my work. So the way that that works is that, my work contributes X amount of dollars to the RPP, Registered Pension Plan.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is available for my RSP as the deduction limit. But, and the contributions carry over every single year until they basically hit 52,000. And what I realized is like, wow, it's like if that's obviously a big tax refund if I'm able to do it all at once. But another big one was like, but I kind of also want the flexibility to take it out without paying any tax. And as it turns out, there is actually there's a little caveat that I don't think a lot of people are aware of. So like when you invest or when you put money into a spousal RSP, you like for me, because I'm the income earner, my wife is she doesn't make any money. It's in her name, so I contribute, I get the tax refund, but it's essentially her RSP RSP. Now, as long as I keep contributing, and if I take money out, I have to file that under my taxes. But if I contribute, say 5 years down the road, I stop contributing, I have to wait 3 years. There's a waiting period. You wait 3 years. And after that point, if she wanted to draw out money, then that's on her. That's on her tax.
Okay.
She would have to file that. And because she makes no money, and because we have up here in Canada that $15,000 basic tax exemption, so you can make up to $15,000 in Canada without paying tax. And each province varies. Like here in BC, currently it's about I think between $11,000 and $12,000. So essentially, eventually, I will stop contributing to that. And for flexibility purposes, we could take that money out tax free in the future up to that amount without paying tax.
Amount. Yeah.
So that was my reasoning behind that, was to get into that, was to, yes, give us flexibility and also take advantage of and draw down the big, get a much bigger tax refund. So coming into this year, I wrote it was one of my first posts I put on Blossom, which was like, I guess my goals. I actually didn't think anyone would see it when I first joined Blossom. I didn't think I thought it would be so crammed with people, like nobody would pay attention. As it turns out, that wasn't the case. So I just put out, the fact that like I'm expecting, an over $20,000 tax refund this year, and I will reinvest that right back into it, and knowing that I will be able to potentially take that out in the future. So, I mean, for the people watching out there, if there's any caveats to that, maybe that, I'm saying this is not necessarily for everybody, because you either have to be married with a common law spouse partner. One person essentially isn't working. People can comment down below if they see any issues with that at all. But I mean, I don't know, as much reading and research that and time that I put into that to try, I didn't necessarily see anything else. But hey, we all got blind spots, and then there might be some. So feel free to comment down below what you guys think about that little RSP, spousal RSP maneuver.